I draw. I draw. I draw.
Wow, this is an excellent display here from Roxy. Very good job.
So an chain unending. Oh, unending gonna pop the indication.
Wait, what? You ever seen a plane that big, Bravo?
Arcanine Magician.
Ok, I haven't seen this one in a while. Ouh là là, baguette.
Hello. Hi. My name is Apps, if you're unfamiliar with me. I just want to introduce you guys to the game, it's Switcheroo against Divine.
Every duel
I'm
hinges
little,
on a
okay,
crucial
yeah,
moment.
this is the
I
lead,
must
okay,
stay
so.
focused.
Yeah, these are two pretty cool teams. I like a lot. They're actually two of my favorites in the whole league, actually. Let It Brick and No Repair are the starters. Let It Brick is on top here. So I'll just fix his name up here. Let It Brick. Good friend of mine. Watching our main unbiased. Then we have No Repair on the bottom. I'm just gonna have to capitalize his name. I'm not sure how the audio is. I'm not, if I lower it, is that gonna be a problem? Or, but, yeah, I guess I should just start narrating the thing. The game is going over your voice, so let me try to fix that. If I do it like that, it should be better here. Yeah, this should work fine, I think. Let me know. I could adjust it. Is that better? Yeah, it's nice. Okay, good. Good evening, everyone. And yeah, so we're gonna see Karakuri as a lead. A pretty strong lead, a good balanced deck. You don't really lose too much taking this. Maybe Black Wings you could struggle against, but seems like this is a key as a deck. I'm gonna check the skill. No skill activated in the draw in the start of the duel. So not balance. It could be level Og, level Dupe. Could be Black Rose Gale, that new skill that no one's used. But Black Rose Gale is a pretty cool skill. Wow, and 3 back row sets with a card left in hand. Definitely an intimidating turn 1 here from Brick, but hey, we'll see what No Repair can do. Okay, so we're gonna see a Solitaire. Instant karma cut on that. You do not get an effect because there's no other Solitaire banished. There's only another Serenity banished. And probably gonna have to set cards and pass, honestly. Unless there's not a 24 card build, you're probably not running Share a Story in this, so. And the discard was on a merchant. Like, forcing the discard of merchant's not the worst if you do have a play follow-up. But, can you even do anything? Like, is that so much advantage turn 1? Like, I don't want to say it's unfair, but, like, let's be real here. It's kind of unfair. But, yeah. Here we go. Okay, 3 sets and pass. It's back to Brick now. Switching for the draw. A bit of a... Not a misplay, but personally, I feel like you should go with the beret effect switch first, and then switch to attack. It doesn't really matter too much, but it could come up, but it's not really big. So we're gonna see. Yep, beret switch it now. Okay, did not get screwed over by a second Fiendish Chain. That would have been bad if he did. But he can still do some damage here. And this could be lethal. Oh, not lethal anymore though. That's only 2600. Well, unless what she flipped down. Let's see what she flipped down. He chooses to flip down. Oh, the beret. So 2100 has to go through. We can't even say no to this attack. It's forced. And I'm apologize for my dogs at all, but they're good. They're just barking because maybe there's an intruder or a bear. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell them to stop, but because hey, I don't know. But okay, so switch to defense. Only another set. No monster at all. That's not good for no repair. Okay, switching. Okay, good. Okay, that's the flood will come in handy here. And that, you know, burrito is still under the Fiendish Chain, so you really can only do it on a 2100, but that could be lethal here because it's already been a turn. But you can. Okay, yeah, Canada, protect the LP, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you'll have a card that boosts it by 1,000 and you'll win. But I don't know. That's gonna negate it, of course. Not much really. I mean, I've seen some character decks start to tech in Ballista Squad for these kind of matchups, but it's only at 1 at most. You know, you're not gonna see it too often. But ooh, Offerings is gonna threaten lethal with 1 attack, but Ballista does come out. That's probably gonna pop the Hypa if you know what's good for you. Yep, does target the Hypa, and we're gonna see a pass here, but that means we still have to get a top deck from Shira to be able to do anything at all, because right now it's like, what do you do here? And like, you need a top. You need a top of monster, preferably a squire. Only a set. Okay, could be a spectral sword. We don't know. And using that offering stops the draw, even though you got the chain, because it wasn't negated. It was only the effect got kind of fizzled out with no resolution target, but it still missed that draw. You see. So now we're looking like if there's enough turns here that no repair can stall, it might be okay. But okay, Spectre Sword flipped back up. Flipped up to begin with, really. Maybe a level Og or level Dupe play coming up here. But 3 back row likely gonna disrupt it. We've seen. Let's see what we've seen so far. We've seen Offerings for sure, but we've seen Karma as well, and you know, like they have to run 7 spells and 7 traps if it's likely a restart with Count Custo. He did not restart this hand. It's, you know, likely a restart build with, you know, you wouldn't really want any skill with him. To my knowledge, maybe I'm wrong. Level Og maybe. Okay, Fiendish Chain gonna stop the summon of a second tuner, but you still got a synchro into a level 8 here. Now you could theoretically make a Scrap Dragon, but it's likely a Shogun Saga. I just want to give the option, you know, hey, you could make a Scrap Dragon if you run it. I've never seen it in Shira, but it'd be a nice tech. So we're gonna see Shogun Saga. Probably gonna try to banish the Squire, maybe not though, because maybe you kind of want that material to actually have a level 6 play next turn. May not even want to go for it. May just want to say, okay, keep that in the grave, and I'm gonna attack over this burrito. But they just clear up the zones, which, honestly, these zones being flooded and chained is keeping him alive right now. Because, okay, say you have a merchant. You can't do anything on the merchant if you only have 1 zone, because it's like, you know, it's like Ojamas. Like, if you get locked down by a Ojama Knight, you're dead as a Karakuri player unless you have back row. Which makes Ojamas the best counter to Karakuri, and people should be playing Ojamas more. But they don't, for unknown reasons to me. But yeah, so I would say that, you know, it's basically like I obviously negated that draw, but he's definitely playing like Ojamas right now, trying to clog those boards. Brick has to be able to unclog himself, or just be able to let him clear, then stop a lethal push, you know, because lethal pushes are very possible right here. This is the, oh no, that's well, it's a solitaire. That's gonna be level 10. What, level 2 and level 10? Unless he's running, you know, anything else. But no, it's definitely a yeah, no repairs popping off here. That's actually a perfect top deck for him. But he kind of deserved it after that multiple turns just not drawing anything. He couldn't. He had like so many sets. He saw 1 solitaire, nothing else for like, I want to say till turn 7, turn 8, turn 8. It was turn 8. Or yeah, no, it was actually turn 6. On, okay, the second Fiendish Chain, This one's now clogging his back row, but hey, you gotta use it when you gotta use it, you know? So, gonna negate that pop, but now you have a level 8 play coming out, because you can banish, if anyone doesn't know Share by now, you use Spectre Sword effect, you banish either Solitaire, or you could technically banish Shogun Saga if you want to go for another second level 10. I forget if this is a dupe. It's a dupe build, so it's probably only running one level 10. Gonna banish Solitaire here likely. Then you make a level 6, then you can summon back level 2 Tuner. That's 6 plus 2 equals 8 for anyone who is unfamiliar with the deck. Which I feel like most people are by now, because this deck has been around for, I believe, over a year? Maybe a little less than a year. No, it's been over a year, hasn't it? I want to say it's been over a year, but hey, I don't know. Yep, he's doing the play, so he's gonna probably summon the... Okay, yep, the Archfiend Zombie Skull. They do have other options in here. They have Revived King Hades and Shinobi Samurai Saga. But he definitely wants to go for this, probably just because it protects against, actually, probably doesn't need it. He doesn't need it for us to duel. Okay, Karma, gonna discard your advantage, but hey, it stops the push for big play. Oh, but a Lance negates that. Oh, Cash, he couldn't activate it anyways because of that back row, which is really uncomfortable for him. But had he actually been able to resolve that Cash, it would have been kind of huge as a follow-up play. But we're going to see level 8 here. Remember, he cannot attack with this because of the Phoenix Chain. So, like, he can banish, gain attack, but only remember one of these. He doesn't want to do that, yeah. Because, like, why would you waste your grave for basically no gain? But now we're going to see back to Brick. And, oh, a Cosmic freeing up his burrito. He may go greedy and go for that draw. And, yep, he is, but... And he still doesn't care too much for life points. It's not really that greedy. But it's still, you know, it's a risky move. Obviously worth it if you want a draw for, what is it, 700 LP? Would you pay that? Okay, Cash now. Actually, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, this frees up his own. It searches, you know. If you get a level, if you're on a star rating, go Nishi here. Though it's not too common. You could also attribute some, well, you can't search your bonds with it, but you could get a merchant, then you have to attack, because that's not really ideal at all. But it's still nice to have, like, if he has Story in his deck, he could make it. Though, like, it's not, obviously, look at the grave here, though. Like, he has 2 level 2s in here. It's tough to out this now. It's tough, for sure. But, like, we can, like, it's not over yet, but I would be surprised if Brick can pull this one off, because of the situation he's stuck in. Though it looks like only one level 10, which is a good thing for Brick, bad thing for no repair. Because had he had a second level 10, he would have just probably made it by banishing Shogun Saga, wiped to that board, and Ochikade. But hasn't happened yet, so who knows? So we're gonna see. Nothing yet here. He just holding on to the Nishi thinking, well, do I use it or not? Maybe he has Starter, maybe he doesn't. But, because, like, honestly, even if you do have Starter, would you actually use it here? Or you just hold it? Because, like, okay, you know that there's a level 10 coming up. This is chained, but this one isn't. So he's getting at least one of those attacks through. So his debate is, if he synchros, or special summons, he doesn't actually make a synchro. He special summons a synchro, doesn't actually synchro summon. He does choose to set that. Okay. Not even wants to go to the Star Eater. Fair. But this may have been a mistake to do this, because now you're making your Nanishi vulnerable when he can only... Okay, yep. He actually does run 2 level 10. So really, this is game... Regardless, is it not? I mean, you can even pop one of your chain. Yeah, you know your Sun Saga is free. Pop that one. Run over both of those, that's game. And yeah, the second, I was surprised to see he's running the second level 10. At least people have been taking out of the dupe build for Trishula or other cards, you know, just because you do run, you know, pretty tight extra, honestly. And Shira. We can only fit in 2 Shogun Saga, sometimes 2 level 10, but then you have to cut something else. But anyways, we're gonna see a win for no repair there. It looks pretty good for a brick at the start with those draws lagging behind. But I guess he bricked because no repair bricked on the back, or that actually was that's one of the nice things about certain back row and Shira is that you actually don't need to rely on having a monster. For example, Ballista Squad's real nice, especially with if you have a Spectre Sword on the field, it's really good to have that. But if you don't have Spectre Sword already, then it's like, well, what do you do? Because it's a dead Ballista, unless, you need a monster for that, basically. Whereas all the back row you had, Canadia, Chain, Floodgate, stuff like that, you don't need a monster, so you're able to stall to get one, which is, it's a matter of preference potentially, whether you want to whether you actually run one of those or you pick just stuff like not win more, but cards that secure matchups, because Ballista's not win more at all, I wouldn't say, but it synergizes well with the deck, but not in every situation. In which the only situation really you don't synergize with is the brick situation. You don't want to brick. Okay, we're seeing no repeat here. Once again, on the second deck. What is he betting on against Shira that is a better matchup than Karakuri? We're seeing okay, the Seto Kaya, but the DSOD version. He does have Alt Evo and Ultimate Dragons. No skill to start, so it's likely Alt Evo. But we will see as the duel progresses. I'll take off. It is quite a lot of button pressing here with I'm not complaining, but like it's I appreciate all the work the streamers usually do. I'm just kind of new to streaming still. But anyway, so we're seeing Sage with Eyes of Blue. Normal summon to search the Stone of Ancients. Now this is a nice combo. It'd be better if he had a Gizmic Yada like Gleaming Vanguard in his hand. He could then special summon it by tributing the Sage. Then he extra normal summons the stone, makes Crow Dragon, then end phase gets Blue Eyes from deck. That's a really strong play, but people don't usually play it. Like this looks like okay, he's gonna just make Cosmo Brain into. I should have skipped. I skipped the animation. I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, we're gonna see a Synchro here with Blue Eyes. It is a costly play though. Using that Cosmo Brain on that, you definitely have to like prepare to make it worth it. So he's betting a lot on the Spirit Dragon here. But Spirit Dragon's a great card against Shira because it can not only dodge the back row, like Ballista, Bad Aim, Canadia, whatnot, but it can also negate Spectral Sword. Which of course that's like the main card in Shira. Like you want to negate that Spectral Sword. At least in the 20 card build. Gazuki, let's see if that back row has anything to use now. Nope, it's going through. Unless it's an Ultimate Providence. Yep, it goes through, sends that Spectral Sword. And have at least one set, another set, 3 sets. I also like to mention, people have been saying a lot that the Blackwing sleeves actually give a better RNG with opening good hands. So far, Brick has opened pretty well both games. So if you want to keep that in mind, arguably better than, I'd say actually definitely better than, depending what these back rows are. Definitely better openings than this white matte and sleeve combo. Not saying it's bad, but the Blackwing sleeves are much, much better at opening well. He needs the Blackwing matte, you guys are saying? Yeah, potentially. But I would say, according to this duel, these past 2 duels alone, the Blackwing sleeves are better than the white sleeves and matte combo. Just saying, so if you want to keep that in mind, maybe, change up your metagame as far as sleeves are concerned, you can do that. But anyways, we're going to see a Azure Eyes Silver Dragon come out here. Keep in mind that usually Spirit Dragon will pop the card it summons in the end phase, but Azure works on special summon, so you can actually just protect, what you do is protect it from targeting and effect destruction to your next, and to the end of next turn. Yeah, so it's actually working, only this card's protected this turn. So Blue Eyes gets flooded anyways. And then we're gonna see. What are we gonna? We have a stone in hand for sure. One stone is in hand on one unknown card. It's not looking too great for Blue Eyes here, but yeah, because you had him switching out the Silver Dragon is gonna hurt because now he still has that Spectre Sword effect live, and he doesn't have to worry about a negate here. Now he cannot lance this card to reduce it to a crash. Ballista will pop maybe the back row, maybe the set. I would assume the back row. We'll find out here. Does hit the back row. It's a Hollow Life Barrier. He is using this now just because he wants that white stone in the grave to summon something from the deck here, which respectable play. But not having that for next turn, if he has another Gazuki or a Solitaire, this is, it could be going down to real life point territory. That'll be not lethal, but it'll, with a Solitaire in the grave, if you can get it some there somehow, you can actually go down to 500 LP. Because you reduce by 500 by banishing Samurai Saga you make with the combo. And then, oh, Fiendish Chain, gonna pick the Dragon Spirit of White, because, you know, obviously you kind of have to at that point, once it's being targeted. No Repair's turn, it's gonna have the Solitaire or not, we'll have to see. I mean, even this is level 6, you know, he could still do something with this, but he will have it. He can go level 6, level 10, he'll actually level 6, level 8, then level 10. That'll pop 2 cards. Not a bad play. You do clear the board by going to Saga here. But is it what he wants to do? Because we do know that they run Karma Cut. So you could top a Karma. Maybe it's a lucky stone in hand for some defense, you know? It is nice to see Blue Eyes because people are just, you know, I mean, personally, I wouldn't take Blue Eyes, but it's a good deck to see around here. I'm just not good with Blue Eyes personally. I don't know the full combos to the extent. Okay, we're gonna see a Sun Saga here after all, and that will return the Shogun Saga, and I assume the Archfiend Zombie Skull back to the both of them. There was an option there he could have done. Just keep one of them in the grave, so he had a follow-up play with Spectre Sword next turn, but he chose not to. You could argue that he maybe should have kept one of them in there because he does run the second Sun Saga, but like getting the 2 pops now, clearing the board, definitely a strong call, especially because you run so many tuners. You have to clear a board clear right here to be doing much of anything. But that flood at the start that really is gonna. It's gonna make this whole duel much easier for No Repair because now see if he was able to alt Evo skill before that flood happened, he would have a alt Evo alternative, what's it called, a Blue Eyes alternative dragon, that's what it's called, in his hand. He could maybe summon it, but now he's just kind of stuck with another set. He's gonna go level 6 here. No longer has a Solitaire, so only maybe a revived Hades or a Zombie Skull. I would assume you go Hades here, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. You go Samurai Saga for all, all it Okay, Hades, yeah. Because the only merit of going Samurai Saga is to shuffle this card back. The 1700, switch is 1600 attack monster, but it doesn't really matter. Or potentially if you got Karma Cutted here. What is the proper definition? Karma Cut. Is it just if you got karma cut in past tense, or is it karma cutted, or is it karma cat, or karma? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it karma cat? I kind of like karma cat. It is a karma cut though. So, but Lance, anyways, prevents lethal because it's no longer 3k attack or over 3k. Oh no, he targeted that one. Oh no, then it's the lethal. And No Repair is gonna take the game. I missed that. He was maybe a little greedy there, maybe not, but he really needed that advantage. So it's fair to do that with that Dawn Knight. Dawn Knight, I've never seen. I haven't actually seen it, but I haven't seen this card since like grass got hit to 1. Like that's so long ago it's been. But it's a nice extra copy of stone. But I wouldn't say it's good right now because you're not able to use that with cards like Karma Cut, Regeki Break, and whatnot. You just can't utilize it to the maximum capacity. And of course now Synchro Summon's just a big part of it. Maybe it's running XYZ monster that makes use of it. Because I believe it works. Actually, it would not work on that. No, never mind. Yeah, so yeah, but it's a cool card to see there. We're gonna see Brick leave the table though. Unfortunate start for Divine, but it's not over yet, of course. We have 4 players versus 5 at this point. Obviously, Divine is on the counter pick, so they have the advantage to come with this next duel. But for the whole entire war, Switcheroo does have the slight 2-0 advantage over them. While I wait here to say these teams are they're both 1-1 right now. I'm actually this wrong. Maybe I feel like for some reason they weren't -2 and +2 with RD. Let me check real quick. And let's see. Yeah, because they're both 1-1 right now. Yeah, Switcheroo is +1, not +2. So they're both pretty neck and neck though. The slight RD difference is not gonna decide anything this early in the season. Obviously, this is the 3rd week, so there is a few more of those weeks left. Not a few, a lot. 7. Well, if you count this one, there's 7. If you count this one, there's 8. If you don't, then there's 7. But anyways, back to the duel. We got Luke Satu coming out here. The previous winner of, I believe they changed the name. It's either the best coach or like the best leadership award. They changed it, so I don't know which is which. But yeah, so he got that. So hopefully he represented his team well here after carrying them to a very impressive underdog victory last season. Well, they made it to the playoffs, which is really nice to see. Coming from, I believe, 1-5 the season before, but 1-9. I mean, but then they blew out the whole league. Everyone was under estimating them, and boom, they show what they had. So he's gonna take DM here with Seto Kaiba. No, he does run balance. Okay, he is running balance, and we're gonna see what's up with this. 3 sets, no circle at all. You really need to see circle against Shira, because if this is the Spectral Sword right here, banishing that is like game ending. But hey, it's still a super solid counter. Like you have a negate now for the back row. You could argue that it's actually not that good against countering 24 card Shira, the level 24 card Shira with Catan and other cards like Ghost Meets Girl. But it's still really solid against a lot of these decks like this. As long as you don't brick. Well, obviously he kind of did brick he didn't open unplayable, but it's definitely unfortunate to have this kind of hand. Bad aim on the Kaiku. That's unfortunate, but he did let it go through, seemingly not caring about Kaiku at all, which is not questionable, but he must have something back there to stop a play. Like, yep, okay, that's expected at this point, because he chose not to protect the Kaiku with his nav. He could have negated that bad aim. He's more scared of that backer coming up, and he uses that. He discards another Dark Magician that he added with Illusion. Oh, but Heat Wave gonna stop all normal summons for the next turn. He will put a normal set still, but obviously you don't want a normal set unless you have a Spectre Sword. You already have that one in the grave, so he's likely gonna have a card in hand he wants a normal summon. He can't, so it's actually a pretty good top deck here. Setting a level 4 and another card. Seemingly not a Karma Cut set, but remember he has 1 negate. He was unfortunately not able to discard a nav with that Karma, but 1 negate is still enough sometimes. We have seen cards like Lance, which honestly don't really matter too much in this meta, But we're not in this situation, not this meta. They obviously matter, but not in this situation. Oh, just an end. Must not be a solitaire, but if that's a squire, for example, you can no longer. It does not work on flip summon. Even though it works on normal summon, it's not a flip summon. Is it squire? Let's see. What is that back row that the Dark Magician is attacking into? I would say it's a noteworthy meta call to play this version of Dark Magician. This is obviously Arcana's Dark Magician art instead of the DSOD one. Personally, I prefer the DSOD one the most, the blue one. But there are plenty of good Dark Magician players to play with any art. But personally, the blue one is probably the best meta call in my opinion. But the Arcana art one is still nice. A nice, it asserts dominance on the opponents. So hey, both are good. But not filling up that monster, just setting a card and passing. Now a flood. Will that get navigation? Will navigation negate this? Let's see. He has 2 sets too. He will. And we might see even another nav activated here. We did see him search a circle earlier he did not choose to use. It could just be a Karma Cut. Could be Canada. Could be any of those cards. Oh, just a Spectral Sword. So he now has both of those tuners in the grave. Unless you're in level 3, which you have not seen yet, he cannot use Solitaire effect anymore. So he has to then discard the Solitaire, send with Kazuki or some other way, let it get run over. Very unfortunate hand from No Repair, especially in a hard counter. Oh, but Solitaire is getting into the grave. This could be huge. There's 2 back row to protect Luke's here, but this could be a game. It's threatening lethal with Shogun Saga play. Level 6, okay. Then we're gonna see the... Oh, Canada gonna flip down his only tuner he has access to. The other one's still stuck in the grave. Oh, he flips down the monster. I'm not so sure if that was it's probably for the best depending on what his card is in hand. He may have a Karma Cut right here. He can use that on this tuner, banish both tuners. We'll see what he does though. A Karma Cut here would be huge because obviously that gets rid of both tuners from the game. You can no longer banish. Well, you theoretically could banish a Solitaire, but like there's really no easy way to do that. Are we gonna see a Karma Cut right here? We're waiting on it. We are, and then Karma Cut banishes both of those because it affects the grave as well. No, Lance stops it. That will stay on the field, and this will not get banished. Saying no, you to Luxa here, and this is still threatening. Is it threatening lethal? Let's see. We have 3,500 before 50, 4,500 after that. Then 4,500 will attack over. That's not lethal, but it will shut down any future cosmic cyclones. So still a pretty impactful thing. Also to clear his board here. He does have a definite. Actually, he discarded the circle, right? So he does not have circle in hand. We didn't actually know what his hand is at all. But 3 cards. It could be Rod, Circle, and Nav, and a DM. We'll have to see. There's Dark Magician. Does he have a navigation to set? 1 Cosmic right here could end his whole duel. We'll see. What? No Cosmic. Just a reminder, he does have 2 Spectral Swords in the grave, so definitely make level 6 here. Level 6 going out. Banishing Kazuki. And that will make one of the 2 level 6 left in the deck. The dragon is set here. Yep, okay, he flips it back up. That's threatening lethal with all 3 attacks. He has to nav here right now or he has no chance really. Oh, nav. Okay, but here's the thing. He's likely going to banish the Shogun Saga, but then Samurai Saga is actually a threat now because then you can then shuffle with its effect that's very underused. you can shuffle back Shogun Saga to the extra deck, switch those 3k, those 2.5k attack monsters, they go to defense, and you can run over them with Samurai Saga. And he does choose to do that. He will revive. But right now, Samurai Saga could flip them both. He Fiendish Chains anyways. He can just crash with one of them. And he still has level 2 left in deck. Level 2 in the grave to make another one. Next turn, if he crashes. Not the situation Lucas wanted to be in, or Lucas wanted to be in. Samurai Saga does just use it now instead of holding on to it. Switches that. He does not want to crash. He just doesn't think he wants to at all, which I could see why. Nav is live next turn, but this effect right here, you can, even though it's negated, like I negated that turn, it's hard once it's on the field. You cannot use this effect not once per turn. It's the rest of the time it's on the field. This is now a vanilla monster basically, unless you get rid of the Fiendish Chain. At least it becomes Dark Magician, but you can't even use Nav at this point. Nav is dead. Oh, only one card in the deck. Even if he's out of Dark Magicians, but even if he had a live Nav here, he would actually deck himself out if he had to activate it, because you can't say no to that second summon. Just gonna let him deck out now. Brutal. It's savage. Not letting him do anything at all here. We're gonna see a Canadia. I mean, this is actually kind of smart though, because now you're seeing every card in his deck with that baiting at the Canadia there. If they have a second DM in this lineup, it's likely a similar build because it's balanced. Balanced decks are always similar. So if there's another balanced DM, you might have just done a really good favor for yourself here. No repairs, big brain play. Not a BM. It's not BM. Whoever said it's BM, you're wrong. But no repair does win to the surrender. And that's a 3-0 lead now. We might see a repeat here, because you do have to usually commit to your first counter that fails. But we will see. Of course, he did not have the luckiest of openings here. Oh, I forgot to change the deck, but I fixed it. Oh well. I guess now it's right. But yeah, he still is okay. He still has one deck. Let's see. Is there going to be a repeat here? They are repeating. So we'll get right back in that duel and I'll... this is a repeat though. The first one, you have 2 each on each team. Balance. Obviously being used again. This time we have Kaiba going first here. And I just have to update the scores here on the deck. Oh, adding DM. And 2 sets. I mean, that looks better than last time, right? So we'll see if he can make a difference with this deck and hopefully win and then continue to streak on the team after. But we'll see what No Repair can do about it with that pretty strong opening. Likely a nav there set, maybe not. Only No Repair would know because you could tell from the delays. And the draft is obviously Canadia, Karma Cut do not have those little flicky thingies. If you're not familiar, the flicky thingies in the hourglass right here. It blinky blinkies when you're in the room. Yep, there we go, nav. So that's gonna probably banish the attempt to banish one of the probably the Spectral Sword, maybe the Squire though. I don't know, maybe you want to give them a draw on a discard. Who knows? And and that will maybe get met with a lance, maybe not. We'll see right here. Cause if this gets banished and it goes through, it's huge. Oh, Mahdi, Magician of Dark Illusion, coming out as well. No lance. And that's a full field. Turn 2. Against a lone Squire and 3 sets. 3 sets is pretty good though. Choosing some of the Kaiku here. Kaiku early. He might not have any chance of a follow-up depending on that summon. Because an early Kaiku is often at risk of getting Ballista Squad hit with. Okay, Ballista. We'll see. What does he hit here? Now, if he hits the DM, Madi can actually revive it potentially, which is kind of scary. Just saying, kind of scary. Cosmic. Oh, what? Whoa. So he chained the Cosmic to the other backer that was not activated, knowing that he didn't want to. He didn't want to have to hit a Ballista, and then end up with a dead card. So he just said, you know what? I'm just gonna hold it. Let him Ballista me for one. I'm gonna pop it next, and hey, it worked out. You know, there's a WAD set. The last set was gonna be negated anyways by Magician's Navigation. And a clean win from Luxa here. People often criticize DM for being not very, what's the word, high IQ, you could say. But he did definitely prove himself right there with that holding the Cosmic. Most people would not hold it. So very good play from Luxa here. And you could tell when someone's a good player if they can even do something like that, and with a deck that usually doesn't have many opportunities. It's not a Christian where every duel you're gonna have a decision to make. It's pretty linear, but he's proven himself right in situations like that. You know, he knows how to play his deck, even with that little Cosmic play. It's something, you know, and that's something you can't really give to a lot of players. Which so props to Luxa, and he's gonna bring it back hopefully here, but. Zane, the first thing you think of is Cyber Dragons, the hardest counter to DM in the meta. Besides maybe Hero, you could say. But DM's going first here, which is pretty nice for DM. Cyber does prefer to go first as well. So we're gonna see a magical circle and a nav. And only one set. But, yeah, so it's 99% chance it's a nav. Core on the field. Oh, searching the fusion support. That's going to pay 2k. The effect will allow him to use more materials in different areas of the game to use those fusion materials. Oh, and Fusion Gate. He can now use his skill. Make Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Then he makes another one. Then he makes another one. Then he makes like a 6.11 million attack monster. And he just goes to attack directly for game. But it looks like he's going to definitely bait out. See right here? Yeah, Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Definitely going to be the first pick here. Popping the circle. You may want to... Is he going to... He has to chain Nav right here. If he knows it's good for him. Is he gonna chain Nav? Because how it works here. Oh no, he didn't. So now circle he popped beforehand, before the summon. And now you cannot see, had he picked to do it last before then, he still would have been able to activate circle. And because of how doesn't matter anyways. He didn't even have the Nav. It's a Canadia. I'll explain that in a minute though how it works if anyone's curious. That's just a Canadia. They're gonna set that monster, but the Magician of Dark Illusion. I still would say you should have. I don't want to coach here, but it would have been better to use that Canadia early. But we're gonna see a Cyberload fusion regardless, and this is could go well. Likely just another Rampage, but then it's kind of an awkward situation to be in here because now, even if you make another fusion, you cannot attack this turn because of Cyberloaded Fusion's restriction, which is kind of sucky, if I'm being honest. But anyways, had he activated that Canadia, either in the main phase, on the summon, or whatever, or on chain to the fusion gate, which was perfect timing, what you could have done then was you summon the Mahdi, and then and then what happens? So how it works? Turn player priority means that your effects will resolve first. So the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon it works on summon, so that would activate first. The same way that circle works on summon of a monster. So they both work. They don't like. It's called they're not ignition effects. They're the other ones, whatever that's called. But the way it would work is the circle actually resolve first, banishing whatever card he wanted on the field. Sure, he would still lose a circle, but he'd get that banish off, and he was unable to get that because of how it works. But anyways, we're gonna see it really not matter at all with that overflow for like 3, I think it was. Yeah, 3 overflow for 3, 5, 4, and 2 levels coming out, and just ending Lux's chances of winning that duel. A solid counter, like I said, and that will put his team up to 4 points, and he still is in it after 2 players. Definite advantage here, because now you force the opponent on a counter, so they're forced to put something in, like, for example, Dark Magician, like we just saw, which it easily gets taken out by another counter deck, because it has a really good chance against Shira, even though it did have a repeat. It's one of those decks where you're forced into a situation where, like, well, you don't have many good matchups at all. It's a trade deck almost. So now Divine has to think about it. Do they want to send in whatever, depending on what they have, of course, but they have six decks left, three players. They can decide, well, do we want to send in a hard counter here, or are we going to send in a deck that can maybe hold its own once it gets countered next? Because obviously, if they beat it, they're getting the hardest counter in the whole lineup, because there's still 4 players left on Switcheroo. And it's a tough spot to be in here. But we still have, let's see, we have Victor Lee. Many people refer to him as a god and whatnot. He's a very well-respected player in the community. Then we have Tooney, who I believe was in Armadi's army a season or 2 ago. Pretty well-known. Not really well-known, but I recognize him. Then Don Viper, I'm not too familiar with him. But he's also left, he's the other 3rd player left for Divine. They have to send one of them in now. The clock is ticking while they decide, but of course you don't want to rush yourself when you're thinking about this, because it's an important call. This could decide the war, this pick. Not only does it matter if he wins or not, but if he wins, he still has to win more. And like the team at this point is forced in a position where they're likely going to be out of a counter for Shiranui if they already had to spend 1, and the lead was kind of good against Shiranui somewhat, but it was a bit long ago. It was well, Karakar was actually pretty good against it, but then Blue Eyes was actually no, they're not good against. My bad. See, it's hard to keep track of all this stuff. It's easier when you're actually in the perspective of a player or a coach in the war to keep that stuff in mind. But anyways, we're gonna see. This team gets the deck back, and we're just waiting on what Divine picks here. I will remind you guys, if you do have anyone in your fantasy league roster in this match, that we are doing fantasy league in the league, and if you wish to join, you just have to subscribe to the Duel Links Team Wars Twitch channel. It's like $5, $6 on mobile, which, by the way, I object to that, but you know, hey, it's cool. They actually charge you more to subscribe on mobile because Google Play takes a cut. So like, you know what, we're just gonna charge you more. That's kind of lame, but hey, just subscribe on. You can even do it on your phone. Just open up a browser and you save about $1. You know, so don't fall for the tricks, the scams. But yeah, so. Yeah, Fantasy League is pretty cool. You pick a bunch of players that are like, hey, this player's real good. This player gets a lot of playtime. We're going to pick him. He's going to do good. I'm going to get a bunch of points. And then I'm going to get $250 to get first place. I don't think you're going to get first place if you're listening. I mean, maybe you will. Maybe if you're the person listening to first, and you get first place this season, props to you. But you can still get money for second place, you know? Like, so try, you know? Try. Why not? You got a bunch of money. You can... This caster are annoying. I agree, Bud Hiskey. I think that you should cast instead. What would you like to say? Anything? I want to give you the floor here. If you want to say anything, I would appreciate it. Fix your voice. Okay, how should I fix it? I could sound, but I know it's not bullying, guys. It's constructive criticism here. Constructive criticism. So but Hisky, how should I fix y'all voice? And how can I be annoyinger? Just any constructive criticism is appreciated, mind you. But back to this fantasy league here, I would recommend you guys try it out because you could get a lot of money here. And I mean, it's just fun. It's nice bragging rights. Because you could be like, oh yeah, I'm the best player and I picked, I knew who's gonna streak. And then next season, I mentioned this. Next, could you ban Will? That'll fix the stream. Oh no, but Will, he seems pretty cool. He's got the triple D. I think he's like a DDD player with that, right? What's his name? It's like a reference. Wow, I'm doing great. Keep that up. Thank you, Bud Hisky. I appreciate it. You're doing great too. You're my favorite viewer. But okay, we're gonna see Toonie come out here. On the top, they so far made it easy for me and stay in the top and the bottom of the table. 57 now. And we're gonna see. Oh, I have to take this off here. Wow, he just told you to do something in the kiddie pool. I wasn't paying attention all the way, but yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see Mythic Depths going second here against against Sidra. Sidra does prefer to go first in this matchup against, assuming it's SA Christian. It could be Penguins. 30 card Penguin is a deck with SSA and it runs Umi, but it did get basically killed with the grass nerf. But we'll see. Maybe it's Penguins. Maybe it's Christian. We don't know. It could be Legendary Fisherman Turbo, and that would be really hype. Really hype. Legendary Fisherman Turbo, protects your Legendary Fisherman with Umi. Can't attack it. But I mean, 3 sets right here is pretty threatening with the arguably, but putting the backwards, it's almost a perfect, with that core. You obviously want to see core. It's your starter. Then Veer on the field. But look at this, 700 attack, 1900 defense, because that Umi reducing. It reduces. Okay, it is Christian, so everyone's getting reduced here. Everyone, we're playing in the kiddie pool, like Mako said. But level. Let's see, level 4 with what level 2 is gonna summon? Either Rion or Impactor Quan or Switcheroo Quan. Okay, Overflow right away does not want to let that Samurai Destroyer onto the field. Oh, and he pops both of them. There might be a soul follow-up play, but we'll see. We'll see. It would be a good bait here to normal summon Rosenix. But no, it's just a pass, and now he is in a really bad spot here with likely lethal with that Overload Fusion and Cyberload Fusion. And yeah, that's it. There might be a second repeat here, but that's how the matchup goes sometimes. If you don't open what you need, or if you can't set up a board without getting pops, like, people think, oh yeah, it's a great matchup, and it is for the most part with Christian's dominating Sidra. But there are times where you cannot set up a synchro that floats, or you cannot set up a tuner and pass on that, and you have to play that differently. And obviously, Toon did not open what he needed there. He opened Rose Nyx, and that's it. Like, that sucks as an opening. Let's be honest. Like, he tried to set up that Sam D would float. You know, he could do a little bit with it. Obviously, that'd still open up Cyber Twin Dragon to attack over it. Anyways, like, you're not. I mean, if you actually wanted to go for that, like, it's not a good situation to be in. You're going second against that kind of hand. So we'll see if they repeat this, because, like, obviously we just saw it's not as sure win as people make it out to be a lot of times with, you know, oh, just float. You're good like that. But it's still pretty good. Like obviously, if you open Solf and you can make a play that can float, you know, a lot of floating is always nice. But I will say that the fusion gate builds actually, like, we've seen mostly the fusion gate build from Sidra these days. I remember back in the day, it used to be, you know, very focused on just the Cyberload fusion, bunch of CCs. Ever since the nerf, you really can't play that because you need those fusion supports to actually trigger the skill, or true CC, of course. So basically, what's resulted in is a bunch of fusion gate builds, and they're just much stronger against Christrons because you can get that lethal hit in over something like an attack position Solf with that Rampage Dragon, or the, what's it called, the over something, the big attack one. It has like a million attacks sometimes. But yeah, so we'll see how, if they want to repeat or not. We're still yet to see it. They've been thinking a lot here. Obviously, it's a reasonable thing to think about. Like, do you actually repeat this or not? Because obviously, like, you have to commit to it, I feel, once you already did it once. But what is your second deck that you think maybe it could streak more? Like, I feel like Crystron is a pretty good deck to streak with. Personally, I'd be confident in a Crystron repeat here, but I mean, you don't have many decks left. You don't know what I don't know what the lineup is, so I can't really say that's the right call. And who knows? Maybe you guys think. What do you guys think? Repeat or not? Huh? Indeed, indeed. I'm not sure. We'll see. No repeat message yet. We're still waiting on any action from Death Divine at all. With Toonie still on the table here, considering it heavily. I'm just waiting here on the... oh, let's take it started for a second. No, repeat. They left the table. It could have been a Shadow Duel, maybe. We'll try to refresh it and see. No, it looks like it might have been a Shadow Duel for this duel. I will, of course, go back to it. Of course. I would never miss it. It looks like it was a Shadow Duel. Yeah, okay, no, he's back. Maybe it tried to start and was a glitch, I would assume. Which happens, yeah, so it looks like a glitch, that's why you left the table. And going second for the Sidra player, this is what Christians want to see in this matchup. They want to set up something that can float, maybe Amatrix, Self Pass, and hopefully survive off of that and just gain an advantage. That's what you're banking on with a Crystron counter. Oh, Scrap Recycler, one of the main starters for Crystrons. Of course, you have Genix Undyne. You have... oh, sending Smagger. Anyways, you must have Solf in hand. He doesn't even need that card. He just wants the free search, get that negate for the target, and get the... oh, wait, or no, maybe it's even worse. He doesn't have any Crystrons to discard. Oh no, that's not good at all. So, okay, the reason he did that is because he has no Crystron at all, not a single one. So this must be maybe a Cosmic or SSA, definitely an Impact set. But that was the best play he could make with one of his best starters because he had no other combo pieces. He probably runs like, what, 20-something Crystron cards, not to open a single one? I mean, that's tough. That's tough. Core, after the Cyber Dragon level 5, adding that fusion support, indicating he has multiple other pieces. Yep, he does have fusion gate already. And this is going to be a big board if that doesn't get Cosmic right away. Will he? Oh, he does do Cosmic this time. He could not do that before. Or any player, rather, could not do that before. Of course, last game he ended with what's it called? With Cyberload Fusion, which you can't really just Cosmic on activation. But, we're gonna see. Okay, so he might have a Cyberload Fusion, or just a second Fusion Gate. But this could be an issue for no repair. But we do see the Cyberload fusion. Can use both of those. Can make Rampage. Can make Twin. Let's see. He does make Rampage. Gonna pop 2 cards here. Like the 2 set cards. SSA cannot protect itself because there's no water monsters he can banish, and of course it's not activated anyways, even if there was. We're gonna see what happens. So yep, Smiger. And that was an SSA bluff, but oh, that's a tough one. I suppose you could say it's not gonna matter too much because they have so many cyclones that they just banished the Omi. But losing that makes a bad hand worse. Especially with no Christian card in hand, we know for sure. This is not a Thisburn. It's not like. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. That's gonna run over the Smiger, and that's gonna attack that one. Is that gonna be lethal? No, wait, will it? Yeah, it will. It will. It will be lethal. That's 100 over lethal, and just like that, no repair wins. And then it's a loss for Tony 57, who bought his trusty Christians, but could not close the duel. And now it's huge for no repair here, just going on a streak over and over. And we will see if there's a chance that Divine could maybe come back to do Victor Lee, who is commonly regarded as the best player on the roster left. And on top of that, they have Don Viper. That's 2 players against 5. Technically 4.5 if you count no repairs as half a player because he had lost 1 deck. But that's a huge loss this late in the war. We'll see if Victor Lee and Don Viper can make it up, but he just didn't open well. That was just neither duel he could resolve a self. And I mean, what do you expect Christians to do without that? Like, it's tough. It's tough. So we're gonna see no repair go up to 6 here, 6 wins, and he's already got over half the wins you need to win the war. But hey, I mean, Victor Lee and Don Viper, they gotta have some promising decks left, right? Like, okay, technically they only used up 1 hard counter to Sidra, even though it backfired. It's not like they were sending against Sidra every deck here. So obviously, like, they sent against DM. Was it DM? No, it was Shira at first. Shira, 20 card control Shira, not control. Wait, what's it called? It's just 20 card Shira. Normal backward Shira. We all know what it is. People have different names for it, but it is what it is. And we're gonna see. But anyway, so it's not like. Obviously, if it was a 6-0, or even like he lost the first duel and went 6 wins with Sidra, it'd be even worse for Divine here. So it's not. It could be worse. No repair does have a chance still of losing. I mean, but they both have chances. But like, it's still we're still in the war. You know, it's not over. It's not over yet. But regardless, this is nice RD. Regardless what happens, and no repairs proven himself here as a player to watch out for. He has left the table now, and not shame, but what are you leaving? He left in he's probably a little salty at Brick, honestly. If I was in his shoes, I'd be like, dang, 2 bricks with Christians. That sucks. Cause like it does kind of suck. Like you're running what, like 9 starters, 20 Christian cards. Like it hurts. It hurts to break like that. But hey, I mean, look on the bright side. No repair. He's happy. He's probably smiling. He's got big smiles saying, "Yeah, side your best deck. Side your best deck." and and he's, you know, he's streaking with it. He's happy, he's content. But it's a tough war for Divine so far. I'm sure they have faith in their players though. With Victor Lee and Don Viper Lutz, I mean, it could be a comeback. We've seen it before where, okay, it's 1-6, boom, we get a big streak. I believe actually the game I believe I have on the stream where like the past Master Results thingy, where it's what is it? It was APK against D-Draw, where it was like 1-4 or like 1-6, something like that. And oh, we're seeing Viper on the table. But we saw Buns streak, reverse sweep the team there with I believe like a 6 or 7 wins with like one deck. I don't know, but so it could happen here. It could happen right here. But as we're gonna see, Don Viper on the table. Don Viper saving Victor Lee as their anchor. Oh, and we are going to see restart here. Likely Karakuri, but plenty of us use restart. You see, well, basically, and I could use restart, of course, but I want to see. Let's see, Karakuri, of course. Okay, Karakuri will get a merchant into cash in. Likely as bonds then, of course. Karakuri bonds MDL 9763 Kunamzan targets Karakuri merchant MDL 177 Inasichi, and then they synchro into Karakuri Shogun MDL 00 Bore in attack position, and then that card's gonna special summon Karakuri Komachi MDL 244 Nanishi. That's gonna give an extra normal summon for Karakuri Muso MDL 818 Hypa, and then that's gonna make another synchro into Samurai Destroyer. Not gonna lie, adding in a Samurai Destroyer there kind of disappointing after all those big names, but Samurai Destroyer is pretty good. Any especially against Sidra? We should call him Samurai Destroyer MDL 9078 Samurai Destroyer. That's good, that's good. But Cosmic on one of the back row, he does have a cash in set, another card, let's see. That is the cash in. He might have a second cash in. Could be anything else though. Cyber Dragon, no longer nerfed by that Umi, that huge nerf. 200 nerf into 1900. Okay. You may think I'm sarcastic here, but 2 Cyber Dragons right now is lethal with a direct attack. 1900 is not lethal. That's huge. That's gigantic. Umi's the hardest counter to Cyber Dragon known to Yu-Gi-Oh. You heard it here first. Alright, core. There is a delay here. Cash-in was banished too. You can't even use the second effect. Because Cosmic Cyclone is so good against that card. Like any card with a graveyard effect, Cosmic Cyclone just beats it up a bunch. Cybernetic Overflow. Getting searched out. And 2 sets, so it could be a fusion spell next to it. That level 5 has been coming in handy a lot for No Repair here. He might be running 2 copies because it's really helpful. He's gotten effects of banishing it after a Rampage Dragon Send. He's had times where he could just normal summon it and attack for a game with it. He's had, this situation now he has 2 targets, and then on top of that he can then make a fusion summon. Though, keep in mind, you can actually bait out the opponent pretty good here with level 5 by keeping it in hand, because it's the only card you can actually banish from your hand. If you look at Overflow's effect, you can banish from your hand if it has the same name as Cyber Dragon. So you could actually banish normal Cyber Dragon from your hand there. That's a nice way to play around, like trick the opponent. They'll set up differently. Then boom, you banish 2 you pop 2 instead of 1. really good play, but he didn't want to that turn. And another core. That's huge. Because now we can make twin because the other Cyber Dragon's actual name banished. See, that card is really, really... Oh, but it doesn't need it because it's there, so... I'm not sure if this is game. I'm not going to say it's game, but... It's because it's not. But, like, you're going to need a really good top deck. Well, it has to be Merchant. Merchant into... Merchant... Not even enough, really. Like, I don't know how... Yeah, you don't have a top deck out of this anyways. It's just over, I think. Sadly for Don Viper, who tried to be the hero for his team, but it's just not his day with Karakuri. And remember, they're auto repeats at this point. That's send probably a bad matchup into this. But yeah, Samurai Destroyer gets ran over, taking down 1k, 100 off lethal here. And I like to keep the suspense going, but I don't know how. Oh, actually, you can't attack. Never mind. Yeah, because Cyberload Fusions. I am so bad at. Never mind. I'm so bad. But yeah, you cannot attack after a Cyberload Fusion effect. Keep that in mind. It may come up. But we're gonna see that go to. Okay. He lost his first deck. He cannot repeat. He cannot. He has to go with whatever he has. Maybe he has. Let's see, Karakuri. You could take Blackwing or like I don't know. What would you guys take with Karakuri pair? A lot of choices because it's a pretty versatile deck. They need to build a deck and the attacks and whatnot. But I mean, hey, you can even take Christians, which like that'd be cool. But I don't think they have it left. If they chose not to send it already, like you can assume they don't have anything better than Karakuri against Cyber Dragon or against. Better than SA Christian either, which there's not much anyways, but yeah. See, it's important to keep in mind though that a lot of the time you can tell what they have left in the lineup based on what they've already sent. So for example, they wouldn't have a hero deck on this lineup if they hadn't sent it already. Like it's unlikely for that to happen. Or another SA Christian. Like they're not gonna have that left likely, which is it's good info for the opponent. We don't know though. Like maybe they're saving it for a big huge streak. They want to say, you know what, Victor Lee has 2 great sider matchups, but I believe in Don Viper to win this in the streak. That could happen. So you may screw yourself over by picking it. But we're gonna see. Oh wait, oh no, wait, I just got word that they passed the 15-minute deck change timer and now will lose a deck, but they started the duel without seeing the message. I don't know whether this counts or not. Does this duel count? I have to see now. Does this duel count? Question mark. It started. Okay, this duel count, but Victor Lee is now down a deck because, if we were not aware, each team has 15 minutes between each deck switch out to switch to a different player. So they're now down a deck on Victor Lee's pair. Now they can pick which one it is, but they will have to lose a deck here. I'm not gonna put it on that. I'm not gonna put on the score yet, just because I don't want it to be confusing looking, obviously. But we do have to keep in mind that they do lose a deck from that. Unfortunate for Divine, who has been having a rough day. They've been probably thinking real hard about what to send, but you just keep that in mind to keep that the stuff running smoothly. Magician's Rod here. Well, no, obviously that's last turn. But yeah, he searched out Nav and set 2. Oh, Cosmic. Probably could have used that against Sidra, but hey, who knows? They might have OTK this turn. We'll see. That Cosmic will it could help if there's a Fusion Gate or a Overflow, or even just a set Cyberload Fusion. That Cosmic protecting your own back row is huge in this matchup. Worth the 1k to pay. Unless, of course, they blind CC and they hit the Cosmic anyways. But you're not going to want to bet on a 33% chance. When you may ought to lose if you do that. But, oh no. That's not what you want to see as a Sideshow player. Level 5 with 2 sets and a pass. That's, and a nav follow-up here. Wow, so Don Viper did not want to go greedy. He wanted to go for a safer play by not searching out the circle. See what he could have done? He could have gone for a circle and just hoped beyond hope to see a nav on the first 3 cards of that deck. But he's like, no, I want the safe play. I don't care about circle. Who cares about circle? Not me. And he went for the safe play, and hey, it's working out here. You know, now you can negate the likely overflow set. We don't know for sure. It's at 2. Could not be a circle. It could not be an overflow, but we're seeing circle here. He did top it anyway, so maybe it paid off. Let's say it paid off with the way the board is now. And we're going to see an attack. Now note, he is playing the DSOD art of Dark Magician, which I believe Luxa was not playing this art. Which does give him, in my opinion, better RNG chances because it's a much cooler art and a much better one. But maybe you guys disagree. Of course, probably Luxa disagreed with that logic when he took the Arcana ones. But we will see. Will he have better hands because he's running the DSOD art? Okay, so Nav on the Canada. Kind of a questionable negate there, but likely not gonna matter. We'll see. With is it an overflow or not? Overflow could revive that Canada. Nope, doesn't matter. And that's gonna end No Repair's domination of this war. No longer on the table here. There's a bit of confusion in the match channel, so I'll let the referee sort that out while they answer the question of why LMAOOO. But while that's going on, the Switcheroo will probably send their next player here. Remember, because of No Repair's performance, they have every deck on their lineup still to send. Like, they have everything. So it's gonna be a tough one. And remember, Victor Lee is down 1 deck, I suppose. I want to say I'm gonna put a. Actually, I don't know how to phrase this. Can I make like a little like thingy on the? I don't know what to do. How do I let you guys know that Victor Lee's down a deck, but he's not, like, he didn't lose it. It was a DQ. It was a team DQ. He didn't even do anything wrong. The team did. But an asterisk. That's smart. Regulator gets 100 points. Good job. 100 points to you. So that's he did lose 1 deck to that. I'm not sure actually if they can pick to lose this deck now. I'm not sure on the ruling there. I'm sure the referee or the head referee would be. If they can actually say, you know, I want to lose a deck I'm currently running with. But maybe they can, maybe they can't. I don't know really. I don't know at all. But it is actually a good option, honestly. Because then they don't know what you're countering with. I think. So, hey, if they want to do that, I mean, I'm not going to object to it. Maybe they should check if they can. Just a quick shout. Oh, we're going to see Act come onto the table. I'm still changing everything. You guys are too fast. But, oh, I heard an explosion. Sorry if you heard that. I don't know why there's an explosion. But, yeah. So, Act streaked, I believe it was 7-2 last week. And a pretty good performance, but his team was still unable to pull off that victory. So he must be super happy tonight seeing that No Repair was the one to go 7-2. And hopefully he can close this one out. Well, he's hoping for it rather, that he can close it out. It's it's not what I want, is it? What do you wait? You guys are confusing. Yeah, I'm gonna fix day 2. I was gonna put an asterisk here. Looky. There. Because I don't know how to phrase it, so I'm assuming that's good, right? You know that looks nice. The nice asterisk. Oh, thank you. So no repair. I don't know. I do not think it counts to him. I don't think it's Oh, he is going in? Oh, okay. Victor Lee will go in then. Okay, so they are doing what I said. They are, okay. This is the ad right now, so. There's an ad. I will explain everything after the ad. I'm sorry. Okay, so. We're gonna, to switch this now. Thank you, Fatty Power, for explaining that situation there. We'll say 1, 2 with an asterisk. 2. Don Viper then. Let's see, is that over? No, that's not over yet. I'm sorry. I think this is an Twitch added automated ads recently, and it was big sad. So yeah. But okay, they're done now. Okay. So wait, no, maybe it's done for you guys. I think it's done for you guys, but not for me. But anyways, so. They decided to take a deck loss on Don Viper's pair, which was currently being played, because they did have to lose a deck of their choice because they reached past the 15-minute mark of switching out their players. So, but because they did start that last duel, what happened, right? So they started the duel as Fatty Power was saying, "Hey, stop the duel, stop the match, stop the war, it's over, no, stop. And they kept going. So like, okay, whatever. So what happened was that duel played out, but they had to lose a deck, so they had to pick which deck to lose. So they chose, well, you know what, this deck we're currently playing, even though just won a duel that we struggled to beat with side, we don't need it anymore. We're done with that. Boom, we're done. We want Victor Lee to come in with both his decks, and we'll see how Victor Lee does with that, because he's gonna, hopefully have a comeback here. We have, can he do the same thing that No Repair did by getting 8 twins he needs this time, rather than 7? Technically, I could put in, I will put in, I guess I will put, I'll put No Repair to 8. But like, he didn't actually go 8 and 2, he went 7 and 2. I'm sure like it'll be like more clear in the actual stats or anything. But oh no, wait, Divine has spent the new 3-minute clock again, so they take another deck loss. We'll see how that plays out. But they might just lose another deck. Put a penguin next to Divine and give them good luck. I don't want to show bias. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Yeah. But it looks like that is. Oh, Victor Lee has no table now though. Are they starting? Or are they gonna read this first? They should read it. If anyone's on Divine listening, hey, read the message real quick, guys. Like, I don't know what's going on, but we'll see what happens. I'm not sure. Peace, prepare for the war. Okay. See Vicom yeah, sure, yeah. Yep. Prepare for war, guys. Timer is running again until the decision made by Divine is made. The match will be okay, I'm not gonna keep repeating what I'm reading here. But it looks like Victor Lee might lose another his deck after all, because of the confusion here. They may appeal to the head ref. I'm not really sure, but we will. We will see how it goes. And yeah, so we're gonna they're starting this out while we're waiting. But well, okay, to stall for time here, I'm gonna show you guys a new deck I made. It's a little old, but it's still good. It's a Hero Gusto Winda deck. So it's got 3 Elemental Hero Stratos. This card's coming in a box likely next month or a month and a half from now. Then there's 3 Winda, 3 Blazeman, 2 Kiteroid. Of course, you have to run 2. 2 Ree's Whirlwind of Gusto, 3 Gusto Griffin, 3 Fusion Recycling Plant, and 2 Polymerization. So obviously you can see the synergy here. Gusto Griffin triggers off of Poly and Fusion Recycling Plant. That summons Ree's from your deck for basically free. Like, it's a combo card, but you don't lose any card advantage for that. And then you can still use we're on the extra deck actually. Extra deck I'll explain. You'll make sense of it. You think, wait, these cards don't work together at all. We'll see. Okay, so Elemental Hero, Great Tornado, they're all wins. So you run 2 of this card, and then you can fuse with anything in your deck as long as you have another Elemental Hero in your hand. Ritual Beast Ulti Apelio for the Winda, as well as Ritual Beast Ulti Pedalfin. Then you have Vision Hero Adoration, Vision Hero Trinity, and last but not least, probably the most important card in the deck actually, Mud Dragon of the Swamp. This allows you to still fusion someone with just Gusto Griffin and Winda, or Kiteroid and one of the Psychics. Like, it's got a lot of uses here, honestly, and also like it's not just a body on board; it's an effect. You still have a targeting for any type, and like usually you want to pick Wind, but sometimes you want to pick a Dark, protect all Dark monsters for Adoration in the field. It's a great deck. I really recommend you guys try it. It's 21 cards. See you later is the skill. See you later to loop. You can loop the Stratos, both clear board after using a Gusto Griffin. You could also throw in, I experimented with this actually, I didn't like it too much, but if you want to take this route, you could throw in a tuner monster. We do have Gusto tuners in the game. So you actually summon those with Gusto Griffin, then immediately after that make something like a Brio or a Coil Dragon with your hero that you normally summoned. And that's actually pretty strong. The reason I don't is because it's so tight with extra deck. The extra deck, you really want that Winda, the Winda float targets, and you want to. You probably could just run 1 Great Tornado, but Great Tornado is such a cool card. You have to run 2 of them, right? Don't you guys agree? 2 Great Tornado. We're just looking here if anything happened. Nope, we're still waiting on. After the deck, bro. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading chat actually. I wasn't showing you the deck. You just want, jeez, you just want the whole deck now. Okay, you guys are so spoiled. You just want to see. Oh look, you can't listen to me. But here's the deck. Okay, I was just reading it off. I was like, well, I'm gonna read off the card copy accounts, But yeah, this is a really cool deck. First thing I would say, like, it's one of my favorites right now. As much as like, because especially with Invoked, kind of. Not dying off. There's still Invoked droids, but it's Invoked has really seen a lot less play. That's literally like the last fusion deck that has like maybe heroes that you could really ever play with. But this deck is so cool. It's like you got so many plays. You can with Gusto Griffin, you go pop 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 pop, and you go wow, summon for free, and you like Ree's Whirlwind of Gusto. Let me tell you, this card you think. Oh, it's just a 1900 beer. Oh, I can't use this. No. This says synergy with Vision Hero Adoration and Vision Hero Train. Let me tell you why. Because you can switch control with a defense position monster. Yes, so you can switch control with something like a Man-Eater Bug, right? Okay. Oh no, a Man-Eater Bug is gonna pop my fusion. No, you take it. You take control of it, and then you can use Adoration on the Whirlwind of Gusto with the Stratos in the field. Boom, 100 attack. That's then lethal because 2800 plus 1700. That's 4500. Even if they have a Golden Ladybug in their hand, it's still lethal over that 100 attack monster. So you play on Golden Ladybug and Man-Eater Bug with this play. It's a great play against Weevil, if you've ever seen Weevil. Yeah, so, okay, looks like a head ref is going to be called on this situation because it is taking quite a bit. I'm not sure if any are actually online or not. It looks like Taha might have to step up. Because I believe head ref is Hazy. And Hazy is likely asleep at 9 p.m. EST. He's in, oh, he has such a nice accent. Ever heard Hazy's accent? It's like so, it's the best accent. It's like the best. But, he's in like somewhere in Europe. Do a ladder duel? I mean, I guess I could. I'm in plat though. I'm in plat. I don't know if I want to. Do I want to? Let's say they're actually setting this up. I'm not gonna do a ladder duel. But you know what? You know what I tell you guys? Do a ladder duel yourselves. Go take this deck into the ladder. Please just one. No. Like they're discussing it. Okay, they're gonna take a while. They're discussing. Okay, it'll be a while. So I will do one duel with this deck. Okay. Let's see. Cause they're gonna have a back and forth here. It's gonna be a bit. So we'll just try out this deck. I'll keep tabs on the conversations just progressing, and if need be, I'm saying this now, I will surrender even if we're in a really good spot if the duel is starting back up, because that's we gotta keep our priorities straight. This is just this is serious. You got money on the line with the fantasy league now. Oh, this is a good hand here. Okay, so 2 Stratos, Fusion Recycling Plant, and Poly. So not like ideal. Obviously, you want to see a Gusto Griffin in hand. Oh, against Barry Magician Girl. I've never actually played this matchup with this deck. Because the Gusto Griffin does target, so you can't actually counter. Oh no. What? No, this no fair. Charge. Oh no. Okay. He's running. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make a safe play here with my Kite Roid. I'm just gonna add this to my hand, and then I'm thinking about passing actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass on that. I don't care. I don't care what no Barry Magician Girl. But I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Low key, I'm scared. Cause like, what do I do against this deck? This is the counter, hard counter. I don't run SimD. I should be running Gusto Gold though. That's a level 3 Gusto Tuna. Do you guys call it tuner or tuna? Tuna like the fish, but also like how New York people say it, Okay. This is big. You see this? This is big. What I'm gonna do with this, okay? I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna pass. That's big. Isn't that big? That's big, right? That's big. That is so big. He's not even. He's thinking he's probably thinking, what is that? Is that like a defense position, Blaze Man? Oh, I'm screen cheating right now. I just got 800 defense. It's gotta be Blaze Man, right? He's gonna attack right into it. Boom, window. I'm getting a big monster. That's for cool. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen for sure. Okay. Recharge. That's gonna Mewtwo. Oh, discarding Raiden is really good, but also losing Minerva. He definitely has enough for 5, right? He's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Well, technically 5 uses this name. So it's for any Spanish-speaking viewers. That's uno, dos, tres, cuatro, and half. I don't know how to half in Spanish, but it's whatever half is in Spanish is cinco. So yeah, any Spanish-speaking viewers, I appreciate you. And just want to let you know that you're cool too. Just because you don't speak English, that's cool. But you can also use this card, can't you? With Magic Life Fusion. Yep, he's gonna use this card. That's 5. He's gonna pop my field. I'm gonna float anyways. I don't care about that card. I'm so smart. Okay, so he's gonna quintet. Like I'm gonna deck him out at this point. He's 4 cards left. 4 cards? You can't do nothing with 4 cards in deck. Yeah, 5. Okay, sure. Pop my field. I don't care. I don't need this field. I got another field. I got 5 fields. Let me just check the Discord here. Okay, they're gonna retime it now. They're gonna look at the VOD and seemingly just go back and forth between the time and see what's up with it. Okay, we're gonna summon our second window here. We do have 3, and you can only summon this once, so that's summon the next one. The next one's gonna be like something else, but that's fine. I'm decking this player out though at this point. This is cool. I'm actually bait out the card by attacking into that Magician Girl here. Actually, maybe I'll wait though, because I could just Trinity right here. I get Trinity and oh no, I'll just do this. Oh, actually, do I? 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 Oh, do I do it? Do I do it? Do I? I know. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Boom. He didn't even attack. He's so scared. He's like, oh no, what do I do against a big, scary wind hero deck with gustos hidden? He doesn't even see the gustos. He's like, oh no, I'm so bad at the game. I guess I just go with, I mean, I could go to, this is big PP. I kind of want to do it. You have to, don't you? Don't you have to, like, okay, if you're in the situation, you have to, right? You just have to. You have to. It's just not even a question. It's not even debatable. It's just you have to. Okay. Now he can't half the attack with this monster either. So this is actually really good here. He's gonna have to, if he does it, he's gonna lose. Yeah, he has to. Then he switches to defense. Summons from the deck. I don't care about that monster. Well, actually, do I? I don't know. No, I'm cool with that. I'll just pop it. I'll run it over. Wait, does it have an effect? Oh no, I don't know the cards. Okay. I get 3 whole attacks, by the way. Wait, no, Alistair. Oh no, I should have seen that coming. I'm so bad at the game. Oh, this is bad. This is bad news, Bears. And they're still discussing it here. Taha, the league organizer and whatnot, is on the scene. Everybody's well familiar with Taha, I'm sure. Great guy. Okay, we're gonna see. Oh no, he's gonna make Michael, and then I'm gonna be in a tight spot. I gotta hold on to this kite void. Okay. I should have made adoration. Honestly, I was like, you know what? Trinity looks cool. You gotta make him. If you can make him, you gotta make him, right? I'm gonna. Ooh, do I save this or nah though? Do I save it? Ooh. Easy, free win, TBH, easy. Trinity. See, Trinity's always worth it. Limitation factor. He was like, he's gonna summon the Trinity. Oh no, he didn't know it was coming out. He had no idea. I got him. He was destroyed. Not just in the duel, but his soul was destroyed. His soul, it was over. He was like, I can't do anything. He's gonna another Trinity for sure. He's gonna revive it. He's gonna mask charge. You know what mask charge is? It's a very underrated card. I used to use this in Dark Creator Destiny Hero back in the day with Grass at 3. Mask charge is a normal spell card that you can target one hero monster and one change quickly spell card in your graveyard, add them to your hand. That's a +1, a straight up +1, and it's a great card. Mask change is a great card. Obviously, you want to add that. You can also add the pseudo limited card, Mask Change 2, I believe. What is the card? Form change. It's called form change, isn't it? Yeah, form change. So it's like, that's a cool card, isn't it? But yeah, and okay, so I guess we should go back into the duel room now. And they're still not ready here. He's no decision yet. I'm retiming, and he can understand the frustration. He's double checking. So please, I appreciate all your guys' your wait. You know how you don't take your time. If you guys want to get a snack or some sort of drink, hey, feel free. It's it's intermission. Get some butter on your popcorn. Get some. Just like salt and popcorn. I don't know. I personally don't even like butter on popcorn. I just like, well, I like a little bit of it, of course. But like, some people, they put on so much butter on anything. It's like too much butter. Am I right? 9 wins and 1 hour before this issue. No. It wasn't 9. It was, yeah. You mean, yeah. On both sides, yeah, it was 9. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it cool. So everybody, I'm requesting. Also, this is important. You guys gotta like stretch your legs and go get a drink. and I'm gonna play the trailer. So everybody, it's a bathroom break time. Go get a snack or something.
Wow, this is an excellent display here from Rashi. Very good job.
So an chain unending. Oh, unending gonna pop notification.
Wait, what? You ever seen a plane that big, Bravo?
Arcanine magician.
Okay, I haven't seen this one in a while. Ooh la la, baguettes.
Okay, we're back, and yeah, I hope you guys got a snack and a drink. I see people talking about cola, Sprite, or Pepsi. I must say, none of the above. None of the above. I haven't drank caffeine or much really, or anything like that in years now. But I used to drink Dr. Pepper the most. And one time I was on a cruise and they didn't have Dr. Pepper. They had a knockoff called Mr. Pibb, and Mr. Pibb was so good. I was 12 years old and I was drinking that like 10 glasses a day. That was good, Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb, yeah, it's good. It's better than Dr. Pepper. But I don't drink any of that anymore. I will say, no, it's not. You know what? You're from some like weird place, Andy, where it's like, you know, like the different states that are like, oh, we call soda pop, and or we call soda cola, or you know, soda pop, or whatever. And no, it's just soda. Okay, it's soda, and then there's cola, which is Coca-Cola, and there's Coke. That's a Coke. That's Coca-Cola as well. Like. It's not cola, okay? Anyone who says, oh, it's a cola, you don't know, like, okay, that's a technical term, but it's not the real term, let's be real. No, it's not a type of, no, it's not. Sorry, Andy, you're wrong. No, they're not. Pepsi's a Pepsi because it has the Pepsi symbol on it. But I will say, between Coca-Cola and Pepsi, I do prefer Pepsi, but it's solely based on the logo, and I will drink something based on the logo looking nice. I will say that. It is better because of the logo. I just want to mention while I'm talking about that the Team Wars logo is actually pretty cool. You guys seen this logo? It's I'm sure you have, but like it looks nice, right? This in the bottom under the card preview that's kind of invisible right now. It's a nice logo. I think Sharon. Actually, no. It says in the bottom here. It says made with love by Kat and and Sharon, and they're real cool. They make like autographics. So it's a pretty good logo. I like Team Wars logo more than Clan Wars logo. Or am I not supposed to mention them? I forget. I think maybe it's a meme. I forgot it's a meme or not. If you're not supposed to mention them, but I like Team Wars more anyways, so I don't care. Yeah, so yeah, the logo that you got like the little card thing. I think it's like a what wars? I don't know. What Cola Wars. Yeah. Greg knows what's up. He knows what's up, you later. But yeah, so how you got? I was getting fired. I'm not getting fired. I can't be fired because I have an in. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know how I got this job? I'm in with like half the Timor stuff. They're like, you know what, you suck as a caster, but why don't you cast a few games? Like, you know, some throwaway ones, like where it gets disputed for like half an hour. Like, yeah, we don't want to expect it. We don't want to cast that. We'll just have apps to it. Apps is an M. I am not the letter M. I'm actually not a member of the alphabet at all, anyway. But I am still I'm a human being, and not like half the staff. True, I can black belt 100% of the staff. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this big secret right now. A big secret. Ready? 3, 2, 1.5. 1 point. I lied. There's no secret. I'm sorry. There's no secret. I wish there was. Now I feel bad. I'm sorry, guys. I lied to you. Okay, and Duel Links Team Wars. Whoever's on the channel is saying, Duel will be starting soon. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I mean, they're saying it now. I mean, I guess that means there's still a duel to be had, right? I mean, they're not losing both decks. That's a good thing, eh? Hey, that's a good thing. But I don't know what the outcome is. Oh. Okay. Upon review of the call, decision is overturned in bold. I wish I had like explosion sounds. Overturned decision. The 3-minute timer began as soon as Don Viper's duel versus No Repair was concluded. In the screenshot below, you can see that the VOD time, that means video on demand, is 1 hour, 26 and 18 seconds. Victor Lee joined the table at 1:29:10. Exact timing indicates Divine have 7.5 seconds remaining on the timer. Victor is both decks remaining. The score is 8-2. Victor Lee, please continue the duel versus Act. 7.5 seconds left. They survive in the match based on 7.5 seconds. They have that much time between a deck loss. 7.5, that's all you need. 7.5 seconds. And he will be saved. They even made a video of it. Dang, this is serious. Look how nice this league pretty cool. 7 point, yeah, that's all he needs. Yeah, to win. He's gonna win in 7.5 seconds. You guys are right. That's what you're talking about, right? You're talking about winning in a duel. 10-2. Yeah. 8 seconds. Does he actually BC? I'm not sure. I mean, like, does it count for that? Oh no, Nifroth is requesting a third-party investigation to solidify the decision. Did I just miss a Shadow Duel? I think I might have. Oh no, I'm so sorry, guys. It might be Shadow Duel. It might. This is like, oh no, it's not. Okay. I saw the spectate in Streamlabs and I was like, wait, maybe it is. But we can finally get back to the duel here. Victor Lee has both his decks, but Don Viper does lose his. We have to switch sides, I believe, do we? I don't know. I think so. Yeah, we have to switch sides of the screen here. So the bottom is gonna be the bottom is gonna be Victor Lee. The top will be Act. Please ignore the act, the double act mirror match. It's not. It's Victor Lee. It's Victor Lee on the table. Here we go. Victor Lee. He's exchange student. He just joined Divine, and he's gonna be doing good. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna see a bunch of sets here. Not what you want to see a monster ideally, and this is just 3 back row sets. So, fusion support. Into Fusion Gate. Is there gonna be a cosmic? This is likely, I would say, Shira or maybe Karakuri. Okay, or maybe it's Junks actually. Junks would be pretty cool. If he was playing Junks, that's big PP, honestly. Oh, but Artifact Lancia gonna stop the fusion gate because it only banishes. Oh, but he has a core. That's actually like really good. That's such a good hand. That's so nice of him. Overflow. He might have Cyber Load Fusion. Probably not though. Probably just probably just okay. See, this plays around a potential chain, a Fiendish Chain, or like a counter trap, or any sort of, you know, Forbidden Chalice. It plays around this because you're relying on a trap effect rather than a monster effect. Oh, but a Solitaire, it'll come in handy, but will it be enough time? Well, can this duel last until turn, looks like a 5? Oh, no. Okay. He may have to chain Lance to this, which means that there's no chance of getting out the tuner here. He may, if he, he could. Oh wait, no, but here's the thing. Overflow, I should describe this better. Overflow is gonna force him to use a Lance here if he has it now, or just you'll have to hope for the best, and he loses that monster and he doesn't get a tuner on the field at all. But if he uses the Lance now, then he gets 2 back row pops, and like you have no play, honestly. Like if you use Lance right here, you lose. It's auto loss, assuming unless there's not a Cyber Load Fusion, which is unlikely. It's definitely a Cyber Load Fusion somewhere, or another core maybe. I don't know. But like, and also like, this is tough for Victor Lee here. Like this is tough because you really can't protect with a Lance. It's likely a Lance at this point. We know it's Lance. So say he's a Lancer. Okay, pops the 2 back row. He makes the tuner. He ends. Then, oh no, a Cyber Load Fusion, or any normal summon of a Cyber Dragon. Oh, a Fusion Gate activates, you lose. That's just game. Because 2.1k over the tuner, boom, you're dead, you know? So, this is tight. It's tight. Yeah, it's not targeting. That's, if it targeted, it'd be so much easier. Oh, Regulator says just Lance Core. But is that really a good play? Let's be honest here, guys. Is it really? Like, I trust Regulator, but is he telling the truth here? Is he baiting? Oh, Needle Ceiling anyways. Okay. He just says, no, I didn't want the tuner. I just want to go big. I'm going out with a bang. I'm popping everything. Daddy's popping off, he's saying right now. And he's showing it. He's showing him pop off, and that Needle Stand Ballista, that's a clear and a half. But now the back row gets popped. He can also keep in mind this effect. Nobody actually uses it ever. Cyber Dragon Core has a graveyard effect here. So now because never mind. There's no monster in the field. The sad face. I like that effect. Oh, he had a Cyber Dragon in hand anyways. He must run 2, I feel like. And the Switcheroo deck's probably run 2 Cyber Dragon level 5. But that's so sad. Now there's no monster on the field. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. But like, I don't know. I really like the Cyber Dragon Core effect from the grave. It's basically a Cyber Dragon in the hand, but it's like, you know, have to control a monster, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, this is lethal anyways, so that's fun. Okay, he has, what, 9 seconds, 8 seconds to change decks? Let's see who makes it in time. Ready? We're gonna count it down, okay? Ready? We'll start once we, okay, ready? 1, I don't think it's actually fair to do that. It's not fair, it's not fair. He's done it, He got like 2 seconds left. Oh no, what's gonna happen? This poor guy, he almost lost the deck to this. No, he lost so big. Wait, no. Okay. We're gonna count that as a 9. And Act is going up. I wonder does anyone have Act on their fantasy? Oh, here it is. Look, oh, that was like what, like 2 seconds? We're good. 2 seconds, right, Ref? Yeah, wink. Wait, time is up. Oh no, wait. That is wait. The ref said time is up. but the head ref or the guy, the league organizer said he's there. What does this mean? What does it mean for the world? No, it's fine. Continue. Okay, we're gonna continue. As we go into the last duel here. Well, no, not the last duel, but last deck here rather. And what happened? What happened? Who will win? Who will win? Who will lose? Find out right now. Who are you guys rooting for? You think Victory is gonna come back with looks like Blackwing? I mean, hey, I've seen Blackwings get 8 wins before. It could happen. It could happen. Dang, he's gonna combine his Cyber Legacy with the Underworld deck. That's OP. I'm sorry, Victory, but I don't think I'm gonna win against the Cyber Legacy plus Underworld deck. I'm gonna be honest, but hey, I'll root for you. Cause oof, this is some this is some misfortune. Yeah, okay. Everyone wants oh no, there's a mixed opinions here. Some people want Victory to win, some people want him to lose. Oh, we'll see what happens. Simone banishing the Chris. You must have a reason. I mean, like usually you don't want to banish Chris, but like there's like you may have a Roshi in hand next to it, or like a Gale if you know you're gonna search Zephyros. Like there's reason for it. But Chris is pretty good. Okay, so Gale gonna synchro with the Zephyros, gonna get the draw, but probably draw. Maybe I'll just return the black Rowan though. I don't know. Maybe he thinks, you know what? I just want a Rowan once my board gets wiped. Oh, Diddy Crow, the best card in the deck, in the game rather. I actually love Diddy Crow inside there. I wanted to push it, but I was like, no, I can't. But this card's actually like really nice because okay, think about it. Before I say, oh, Diddy Crow's a meme, girl, I'm in dumb chat, blah blah blah. Hear me out here. Diddy Crow, it counters. What does it counter? Christian, Shiranui. Which decks auto win? Well, not auto win, but you have a really good matchup against Sidra, Christian, and Shiranui. The same with Invoked actually. Like you're scared of Invoked. Like it has a pretty big effect on them. So Diddy Crow, great meta call in Sidra, I would say. Oh, but now we're gonna. Oh, it is not good for Victory. He had the Cosmic and the Fusion support, and that's 3. And then he's gonna pop off with this. He's gonna banish. He's gonna send. He's gonna do it again, and then he's gonna do it again. It's like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the one skill. What's it called? Dude, he's doing it. He's doing the big play. He's popping off. He says, I'm finishing this with a bang. Is he gonna go into the big one though? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna threaten lethal here? We'll see. He's got 2 for sure. Is this a play for the big like 6-point whatever attack monster that I don't know the name of? He's doing it. Here he comes. He's gonna pass on Parasite Grade. What do you think? Parasite Grade? No, he goes Cyber End Dragon with the animation. Ha ha ha, it's over for you. Come, Cyber End Dragon. That's what he says. That's what he said. Okay, look at this animation right here. This is Cyber End Dragon. It's a 4K attack monster. You need 3 Cyber Dragon monsters for it. Well, actually, it's 3 Cyber Dragons just themselves with the same name. Let's battle, he says, and he's gonna attack over the Pixie. Wipe it out with the piercing. Easy attack over. Then he's gonna attack over the Simoon with the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. He can attack like 12 more times, but he surrenders. He doesn't even want to see it. He didn't even want to see it. Wow. And Act will win the duel and finish the war. 2-10 with with an asterisk, but the asterisk doesn't matter because, like, hey, that's a great performance there from Axe to finish it off. 2 weeks in a row now, he's done really well. And sadly, Victor Lee could not compete against the power, the sheer force of Sidra. And I mean, this war was decided by Sidra. Every duel win was like at least from Switcheroo anyways, it was won from Sidra and Shiranui. That was the 2 decks they played, and they relied on those with all their might, and hey, it worked out. So that was a good war. Thank you all for joining me. We went through the delays there, and thank you to the ref for sorting everything out, along with Taha and all the players who sat through it all. Congratulations to everyone, whether you won good or bad. And well, I think we're gonna end the stream now. Not sure if we're gonna raid somebody or host whatever it is. I'm not really sure what's going on, but shit, I'm gonna ask Taha because he's real cool. Should I end the stream or you're gonna host someone? You're gonna host someone? Question mark. Sip. I will do it again soon. Oh, there's another game tonight at 11 p.m. EST. Smogon vs X Factors. They're in the weather canvas sunny division. Wait, what's it called? The weather sunny canvas, something like that. I don't know the names. But Nick's gonna bring cider. After how many hours? No need to scream. Oh, Muhammad, it's in an hour and a half for anyone not in the EST time zone. In an hour and a half, there's another war. But yeah. So have a good one until then, and I'm not sure if we're gonna end or cast somebody, but yeah. And thank you to both teams for giving it their all. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end or not. Okay, the rating. Okay, everybody, we're rating My Mom's Boyfriend. Okay.